Welcome to Soft Review. As you can see, Perplexity just launched deep research on their free plan. That's incredibly useful because this is really compute intensive, and giving this on a free plan, I don't know how they are managing it. It's good news for all the free users. So people who can't afford an AI is like $200 per month plan, because only in this $200 month plan you will get access to deep research, as you can see. So this is where Perplexity is doing it for free, and it's not just one query. It's you're getting like five queries. That's really huge improvement, and they have also updated their model. So as you can see, the Sonar model is like giving at 1,200 tokens per second, and the Gemini model, as you can see, can only do at 140 tokens, and the Claude can only like output 75 tokens. It's really fast. There's Sonar models, and they have done a lot of updates. And as you can see, the SymolQA for the deep research, this is the highest ranking. The SymolQA is mainly used for evaluating how well like an AI model can answer like a basic factual questions. It tests on like simple common sense knowledge. If you ask for what's the color in the sky, so the answer is obviously blue, right? So that's the kind of questions this benchmark is done on. You can see it scores really high. The deep research, it overtakes O1 preview. Mind you, this is O1 preview, not the latest O1, and O3 mini is also not here. That's the benchmarking. And in the humanities last exam, which actually asks the AI to see if it's as smart as the smartest human, so it includes like questions from advanced science, philosophy, and problem solving, things that require like real reasoning and deep understanding. In that also, it's really performing better than the O3 mini high. It's beating all the other models here as well. So it's definitely is giving quality outputs based on at least the benchmarks, and it's compared with the latest like DeepSeek R1 or AS01 models, and O3 medium and O3 high. And even here, like it's OpenAI's deep research is better when it comes to accuracy, but still it's just second to that. So when you get it for free, you really don't have to actually care about whether it's first or second. If it's like the quality output is somewhere here, then that means it's definitely usable. And the another update that came in is like you can now upload 10 files per day, and it's not just the 10 files, it's the context window. It now supports up to 1 million context. In order to show you that, I have a document here. As you can see, this is 8 MB. If I open it, you can see the number of words, right? It's around 35,000 words, and I am going to upload this to see if it can handle this file. I'm just going to drag and drop it here. Now that is the context. Let me ask some question. What is this document about? So it's correct. So we can do more questions like that. Yeah, and that's also like a new feature here. And there is also a new auto mode that based on our question, it will automatically choose the model that's most apt for this query. So that's really great. So you don't have to manually go in and select the model. If the AI feels like this model will be useful for this kind of questions, then it can use that particular model for that query, making the UI more simple and easy to use. I heard that OpenAI is also working to do this, so you don't have to actually manually select all the different offerings from them. And deep research can also, we can simultaneously use web as well. It's already enabled here, and you can even select academic or social discussion, where if you want to look at, go into Reddit or Facebook or something like that, and if you want to take in that context, you can enable that as well. And same with academic paper. It's really powerful now. So I would definitely recommend everyone to actually use it. So to test this out, can you compare the latest AI models that released in the last 3 months and compare it with all their benchmarks? And I just want to know like which one is best for coding. We'll just see how it does that research. It's taking in like 34 sources, 45 sources. 52 sources. It, it's taking in 52 sources in order to answer this query. So it's going in really deep, and it already provided the answer. That was really fast. I cannot even believe that it took 52 sources and gave the answer this quickly. Based on this, last 3 months, O4 stands out as a flagship model matching. Which one do you recommend for coding task? This is the answer. It's a complete coding abilities. GPT-4 OpenAI's GPT-4 found out as a flagship model matching the intelligence of YouTube. Based on the other questions, it's recommending to use Claude 3.5 Sonnet. So again I asked, so which one do you recommend for coding? So it recommended like GPT-4o and Claude 3.5 Sonnet. I definitely like 3.0 Sonnet for coding because it knows our requirement more than any other model and it sticks to what our goal is. I really like that model, and it's also suggesting to go with the 3.5 Sonnet. So I believe, this is correct, but I don't. It's also recommending Quen 2.5. So maybe my question is wrong. Let me just add like a new query. Can you compare like the latest top AI models based on their benchmark scores and tell me which one should I select for coding? See the number of sources that it's selecting. So this is what I am getting in return, comparing the AI coding tools. So it's not actually talking about the AI model, right? It's talking about the different tools. So yeah, really, I'm not really that impressed. Without using this, let me just use the power of R1 to see if it's understanding my question correctly. So now R1 understands, DeepSeek R1 understands my intent behind the query, and it listed correctly. As you can see, the definitive answer is like 3.5 sonnet is preferred. So that's correct. Yeah, based on my testing as well. So let's compare it with O3 mini as well, whether this gives us like something different. So for mathematical problem solving, for general coding test for consistent results, here also O3 mini is recommended. So if you want really fast applications, you can use Quen 2.5. So as you can see, even though the benchmark scores are really high, I don't know whether there is any issue with my question, but it's not actually getting the intent behind my question. I feel like there is a lot to improve, but still you can use these other options like O3 mini, or I'll definitely stick with R1 because that's a better reasoning model. And as you can see also, the question and the answer is exactly what we are looking for. I hope this was helpful. If you liked it and if you want me to create more videos like this, please don't forget to share and subscribe. And again, thank you for watching and have a great day.